Judges' chairs. Well, hey, everybody. I'm Tyler Crowley. Came here today from California, and I'm a big fan of this region. There's so much good Silicon Valley is starting to understand how much good talent come from here. The engineering talent, a lot of the good companies in Silicon Valley and in London, in New York, all over, have talent from here. But I think the next phase is we're going to start seeing the entrepreneurs from here really start to build their own awesome companies and grow globally. And hopefully that's what we're going to see here today is companies that are ready to be exported all around the world. So we have 8 or 9, as she said. There's 8 good ones and 1 really bad one. And it's your job to figure out which one is the really terrible one today, okay? So there's no hints. I'm not saying which one is which, but this is just to keep everybody awake and on their toes. And to help us do this, we have 4 awesome judges. Christoph, are you here? Christoph Kujawa, Tom Levine from Techstars, are you here? Great. Sylvester Yannick and Arnaud from 500 Startups, you're here? Awesome. So we have our judges. Do we have our first startup? We do. Wow, you guys are really got your shit together. So, are you ready to welcome the first startup? They've been preparing for a while. This is a little stressful. There's a lot on the line. Are you ready? Is everybody ready for this? Here we go. Are you ready? Please help me welcome to the stage Sara from Spendolater.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys? My name is Sara, and I'm the CEO of Spendolater. And as you can see, we help banks to engage millennials with investments, and we help millennials to build their financial future. So the problem is that at the moment, most millennials don't save, no savings at all, and they don't invest. Will they have pension in the future? Maybe yes, maybe no. Perhaps they saw their parents losing money during the financial crisis, and now they see investments as risky. They also think that they don't make enough money in order to start investing. So our goal is to help them start and continue investing long term. We are using a mechanism called micro-investments, which means in our case that with every card transaction of a user, certain percentage of the amount spent is transferred from their current account into their investment account, and is invested into low-cost funds. This is how the product looks like. It's a white-labeled mobile app for banks, and except for the couple of useful features, the more important thing is that it's based around certain findings. Like, for example, millennials need a lot of hand-holding in order to stay on track. And they're already used to saving money for short-term specific goals. So what we do, we allow them to set short-term achievable goals, and then we encourage them to set more mid-term goals, and we introduce them to investments. So we think about it as the first investment product that many millennials will come across. What is the value for the bank? The value is in the data. The data means high quality. The data is actually high quality credit data, as well as the data from both the app and transactional data of the user from outside the partner bank, which gives a holistic view and allows for cross-selling opportunities. Let me give you an example. If the bank knows that the customer is about to reach 100% of their goal, which is holiday or a dream car, they might offer to the customer a suitable insurance. That's just one of the examples. And this is our amazing team. You can see my co-founder, he's based in Singapore. And these are our advisors. And as you can see, we have pretty much all the important areas of the business covered already. So, thank you very much.
All right. Questions from the judges?
Yes.
So, I didn't understand who are your customer and what is the business model behind.
Okay, so the business model is B2B2C, meaning that our customers are banks, and the end user is bank's customer. So we are licensing the product to a bank for an annual licensing fee, and they offer it for free to their customers.
Can you share about the traction of your company? Like, to how many banks have you sold your license so far?
The product is not live yet. So the MVP is going to be ready on the beginning of the year, and we hope to have pilots signed in the first quarter of the year.
Could you comment also on how you're going to reach scale to make profitability?
How to reach scale. So basically, we understand that there is a first mover advantage, and our plan is to work only with one player in the market, with preferably the biggest bank in market, and we are starting with Europe, with Nordics and Western Europe. I hope that answers your question.
You didn't speak about competition. Like, can you describe who are your competitors and why you're better than them?
Yes, so there is some competition. You might have heard about similar products. What I like to focus on is not the investment part, but actually the engagement part. So we are working with behavioral economists from Singapore, from UCL, from Stanford University, and gamification experts, because we realize that it's really hard to convince people who are in their 20s to save and invest money long term. So that's where I see our advantage.
Why do you focus only on millennials? Everyone is chasing them now, yeah.
That's a good point. So we got some interest also from different age groups, also from parents who would like their kids to use this app. So we think it is also suitable for different groups. We just thought that it's best to start with with a specific group in mind.
Okay, that's all the time we have for that, because we have to keep them moving. As I said, we have 9. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you.
Very good job with Spendolater.